Hi, I'm Angela Frick. I live in Southport and was very fortunate to become involved in a project known as For the Love of Scrubs, which was started by a nurse at Lincolnshire Hospital, Ashley Linsdale. And she just asked a friend on Facebook, could somebody make a scrubs because she couldn't get any. This, of course, spread very quickly on Facebook, and the organisation For the Love of Scrubs came into being. So volunteers were asked to come and adopt a hospital or a district, a trust district, which I did for Southport and Ormskirk. We then created our own subgroup, and that was the Southport and Ormskirk For the Love of Scrubs. And very quickly we got 300 and some members. We then realised we had to raise some money, so a wonderful couple called Vision Fund created a fundraising page for us, and people could buy a set of scrubs for £8. We kept fundraising, buying fabric and getting donations, and I'd say the first 50% of the scrubs we made were made from duvets, quilt covers, sheets and anything we can get hold of that was donated. John Lewis helped us out and donated several hundred metres of fabric, and then another organisation called Scrubs Glorious Scrubs, which are based in London and started by a lady in Ascot, donated us several hundreds of metres of fabric. To date, we have sewn 3,000 scrubs. We have helped 12 NHS hospitals, several surgeries, individuals. We sew custom sizes, whether they be the very smallest or the very biggest. And it's been done by the ladies and gents, Southport and Ormskirk. The ladies and gents have sewn, found solutions, shared information, shared our mistakes. Many of us have made pencil skirts instead of trousers because we forgot to sew the middle seam. Redesigned the scrubs that pattern we started with. We very kindly got the support of KC Workwear, who printed full-scale patterns for us, and they were a tremendous time saver. And we then got the help of a young tailor in Ormskirk, Chris Chappell, and he would be cutting out the kits for us into 100 a day. This increased our production and allows our sewers to become more involved. We went from doing 3.5 metres of fabric and a pattern to sending out 4 kits to one sewer and then coming back to us within a matter of days. We had to always remember we weren't making PPE, which is personal protective equipment. We were making scrubs, and Ashley described them as work pyjamas. So it's what you would want to wear on a hot summer's night on holiday, as you were wearing very heavy, very hot PPE over these. We are still making scrubs, and we've been helping Alderhay Hospital this week with a fabric that was designed by a young gentleman called Noah Evans, and he's the son of Chris Evans, the DJ. He did a sponsorship sleep out and raised lots of money, and his dad did some auctions, including Rod Stewart's Cartier watch, and that money was used to create the rainbow fabric. This has gone to hospitals up and down the country, and to date the entire For the Love of Scrubs group have sewn over 300,000 sets of scrubs. It's an incredible number. And we're not only doing scrubs, we then got involved with the Community Tree initiative. So we make face coverings. We don't call them masks because the masks are used in a surgical settings. Face coverings are purely to protect you from infecting somebody else. We now make those and we hang them on trees around the community. There's 20 across Southport and Ormskirk, and people can collect them for free. We are continuing to make scrubs as is when needed, and are now going to help 4th year doctors who are returning to work in September, as there are still no scrubs available. I think it's been an amazing project to be involved in. I've met some wonderful people. They've supported each other, guided each other, encouraged each other when we're having a bad day, and altogether I would pick every one of them to be on my Rounders team. It may seem funny, but at one point in the project things seemed to be slowing down and we were waiting for supplies, and I suggested, why don't we make a patch or make one that, about what the COVID-19 had meant to us? And 45 patches came back, and they've been made into the quilt, which I hope you can see alongside this. The detail of work, the imagination of the sewers has been incredible, and it really reflects how we've all felt during COVID-19 and the lockdown, because it's been more than the production of scrubs. I feel it's become a club, it's become a place where you can share thoughts, worries. It's certainly helped many of us with our mental health, giving us a feeling of being useful and a purpose in a time when we just didn't know what to do with ourselves. We're hoping you enjoy the quilt. We can't wait to come and see it hanging at the Atkinson, and we're looking forward to your feedback.